Good morning. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress at Fuzzy Goat in downtown Thomasville, Georgia. You can see all that I'm talking about today at fuzzygoatyarns.com. And I am following up on our knit collage arrival. We turned right around and got more colors of the Serenity Boucle because you all are loving this sweater right here, the Express Yourself sweater. In fact, Melissa cast on last night, so I cannot wait to see what it's looking like. She's thinking about just knitting only on it for a week and see how far she gets, because it's kind of a bulky yarn, but it's not going to feel bulky because it's got that light and airy boucle feeling to it. So just look at these, look at these colors. This one wants to jump out because it wants me to show it to you. Look at this new one here. So this is a special limited edition called Ally, and this is between Amy of Knit Collage and Kenyan Yarns, and they made this to support LGBTQ, and we just love this color. And then I'm not sure exactly what Melissa's colors are, but I know we got this one in because she is going to be using this one. This one is magenta, and it's 150 yards in this boucle, and yet it is still all natural. Let me tell you what the content is. It is, well, it's 85% wool and 15% nylon. So nylon's gonna give it that little bit of bounce in there also, along with the wool, and some stability as well. And just look how cute this sweater is. So we've been selling combos of this all week, and we are happy to put some together for you and have you take a look at it, like doing the body in this, or you could do the body in this and then the color work in these two. Because say you really like this color or this color, but that's just a little bit too much. You could use it not be the whole sweater. It could just, this could be the body and this could be the color work. And then there's a neutral too. And if you come by and it's sold out, we'll be getting more, because this is just really a super fun, exciting sweater project. And we're really happy to support Knit Collage and have you have some fun at the same time. So that was one I wanted to show you. And then we've got some new yarn joining the herd. I'm super excited about this. This is Emma from Cincinnati, Ohio. Turn it around so you see our little bunnies too. And she works with natural, sustainable sourced fibers to create these bases. And we got a whole bunch of her bases. And let me show you my little friends in here first. We got these sweet little bunnies. These whimsical designs are handmade by knitting artisans in Lima, and they get a good income through these projects. And so there's the one with the flowers on the top, and then the newsboy bunnies, and they're nice and squishy. They're really sweet. They also enjoy a safe working environment, and they're the same group that makes our Christmas ornaments. And then we have little chicks, and we have little bunnies too. And the little bunnies can be an ornament, but you can also just kind of knit that at the top if you just want it to be like a little squishy toy, either one. So we got those in a oh, I never really noticed that the bunnies have little tails on the back. Of course they do. Fun. Okay, so we get those out of the way of the yarn, because equally squishy isn't this fun? And I've got some pattern ideas for you. This is going to have fabulous stitch definition. Let me pick one to show you up close. It's nice and crisp. I really like that about this yarn. So it's called Coats & Co. Coats, C-O-A-T-E-S and Co. And Emma calls this base Cottage Sock 75% merino, 25% nylon, 437 yards. So let me show you a few things that you could do with it, and then I'll get back to the colors. So you could use, well, or I might just do them both at the same time. You could use, doesn't it look like Easter eggs? It just is so fun, Amy. You could use these three in a fade and truly do a free your fade. That's what this is here, which we do have kits to do a green one like this, but free your fade, you could do these three. It would be really pretty. But maybe you want to zing it up a little bit. This one here could go there instead because it only needs 3 skeins. Or you could take out the light one and do these 3. That would be really pretty. Or you could really change direction. I saw Barbara make one of these, a Free Your Fade once, where she had two that were similar. So like you could go this one and then go down to this one and then just really mix it up with a teal at the end. I think that would be pretty. Or something more subtle like this one, and then I don't know that I'd put the green at the end, but I might, depending on the mood I'm feeling it, but then maybe really go in with the coral. I'd probably go that direction there. So Free Your Fade, a 3-color drifter here that Susan knit for us. Susan also knit this one, the Free Your Fade. Susan knit this 3-color drifter, and we are loving that. So in that case, you wouldn't want to pick 3 that fit because you would, or that fade, because you would want your stitches to stand out. So you could go in lots of different directions with that. I'm just really loving this gold. You could do gold, and you could do this peach, and then you could do the gray, or you could do, let's see, you could do the lilac. I'm just naming these. They actually have real names. This is Dusty Lavender, and this is Dark Teal. And you could do this Dusty Earth, I think, Earthly Gray. You could do Earthly Gray. I also like these green combos too. If you're a crocheter, we've got Bubblegum here. Bubblegum is a 3-skein project. Also, I'm gonna have the links for all these up with the yarns. And so that would be really pretty. You could do one really similar to what I have up there by going, let's see, with these 3 would be similar, but and make a, oops, this one, I guess. No, it ends with the gold for a Bubblegum. So those are some 3-skein projects. And like I said, it's gonna have great stitch definition. It's really gonna show like the bobbles in here and the yarn overs. It's really nice. But maybe you just wanna try 1 skein. So you could do Sprout, which is what I'm wearing. Now I made this from Farmer's Daughter, Foxy Lady, and I love it. It's soft, it's squishy, it's silk, it's drapey, but I think my stitches, and as pretty as it is, if I do say so myself, it's a 1 skein, it's actually, because of the yardage on the Farmer's Daughter, I needed 2 skeins. But you could get by with 1 skein of this because it has more yardage in it. I think the stitches would show up better in this because it doesn't have the silk, and but it has nylon, and it's gonna be a little crisper in there. So I think this would be great. Lightweight Hipster would also work in 1 skein, and Elaine knit this fabulous sample for us. Or 1,000 Kisses for crochet would also be really pretty, because say maybe you just really love this lavender color and you want something in that lickety split, this will go pretty fast. And so it was great for that. So aren't these fun? I just love them. And then I could not resist, she had little sock bundles too. So we got 3 of these, she calls them sock bundles, cottage sock bundles. They're great for, there's a picture on her website that I got from her website, Emma's, that has a sock made out of all of them. So it's just nice wide stripes on the sock. That would be really cute. But you could also use them as the heel and the toe. If you were gonna say, maybe use this burgundy, and you could pick some of these to be the heel and the toe in your sock. But you could also pair it with a solid like this and use it in a shawl. We can help come up with lots of ideas, so you can always text us at 229-236-GOAT, and we can help you out with that. So we got these 3 little sock bundles here. They have the same number of yardage in there, 437s, as 1 full skein. So 1 can substitute for them, and they have 89 yards in them each. So we're really happy to include Emma in the herd and have this fabulous Easter spring looking collection. We know that we will be reordering soon. Okay, we got some other stuff in as well. We've been busy ordering. Let me get this over here. We have some new kits from Koigu. So it's been a minute since we had Koigu, but we were really glad that they had these kits that you could get just all together. So let me get this first one here and show you. Unzip it here. This one is the Grevillea shawl. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right. Look how pretty this is. And then this is the kit that's the original colors in this one. So you get 2 of their of these skeins here of the KPM. If you're an Koigu follower, you know how beautiful and amazing their colors are. This is $275 each, but then you get all of these minis here. Look how fun they are. Take these out and show you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 10. You get 10 little minis. So you could come up with something else you want to do with it, but Amba O'Brien made this pattern just to use these. So isn't that fun? So we've got this colorway, which is the original, but I could not resist Bumblebee, which is a yellow with some bright yellows and then a little bit of sagey greens in there. And if both of those two are just too much color and you are more of a neutral fan, and I know some of you are out there, we're happy to help you out with that. This one here is Shadow. So Nylene, I'm thinking of you. This is a light gray and then some dark grays with a little bit of color in there. And so where you have the 2 skeins, they're gonna be this end, and then you can put them in whatever order you want. I think she did go mostly from light to dark, but it looks like there might be some darker ones in between there. So isn't that fun? You can make all sorts of things with these. So that is the Grevillea shawl kit. We got that in 3 colors. This one, I have to say, is my favorite. The next one I'm going to show you here is the Ocean Moon shawl kit. Isn't that so fun? Now, there is a bit of intarsia in there, and they have very good directions on how to do that. And so this one is the original. So we've got the original one, Ocean Moon, in the Ocean Moon colorway, which is this really deep navy, and then this really pretty speckledy, also fingering, and then it comes with a handful of minis that are used in there too, along with the moon faces. I think this would be a lot of fun to knit. I might have to snag one of those for myself. So we got the Ocean Moon colorway, and then we also got the Space colorway. So same pattern, but the colors then are dark gray and an off-white with little bits of navy in it. And then the minis are, get them out here. The minis here are like this. So that would be really great too. I'm gonna take a second just to put them back in here so I don't get them mixed up with the minis from the other kit. And then we have one more kit to show you from Koigu. Koigu is from Canada. They just make lovely yarns. I'm not sure, you know, we mix it up, and so we had them and then we didn't have them for a while. All right, let me show you the original. This is the Vestiges shawl. Take it out so that there's no glare. This one's DK. So if you're thinking, well, I got one, but I really don't want to deal with the fingering, this one here is DK, and it uses this, this darker gray, medium gray maybe, at the ends, and then, or actually I think you start with the little minis in there looking at the pattern, and you do that. Let me show you that pattern again. Vestiges. There. Isn't that cool? And so we got it in that colorway, and then we also got it here in the Rosewood colorway, which is a nice kind of peach. And oh my gosh, look at these. Look at that one there. Isn't that fun? This is what Koigu is known for, right here. This multicolor, rich depth, like you couldn't believe how many colors they could get in one skein. So that is the kit, or the yarn, to make the Vestiges shawl kit. And so it all comes with that in there. So we got those kits too. We were really just excited to have these new and returning dyers that we haven't had in a while. Susan has also been busy. She's going to teach a class in this the Nouvelle Vague, which is from Gilbert, Kate Gilbert, I believe. It's an update of her original, I'm showing you the wrong side, of her original Clapetee scarf. And you start down at this end and you knit it in such a way that you drop the stitches when you get to certain sections. Isn't that fabulous? And for the occasion, we got some new bundles. Look at these. These are so much fun. So the one, well, let's see. So we have the one that Susan knit. I'm not sure I've got it here in my basket. This is one. So this is sock weight from Frabjous Fibers, and she kind of altered the pattern as she got down towards the end of her ball just to finish it off, because the original can be even bigger. And you could use different skeins and put them together. But we thought this was plenty big, lots of fun, great size for kind of squishing up in your bag, but having when you need to put around your neck. And this is just so bouncy and fun. And plus you get to see the colors change. So this is Ladies Mantle. This is the same color, it's just wound up differently. So you would start depending on whether you wanted green on the outside, you know, green at which end of your scarf, and then the light color. But it's just so fun to see them together. And on the website, we show them together so that you can see the two colors, but there are the two ends of the spectrum. That's Ladies Mantle, and it has amazing yards. It has 515 yards, which is why you need just one for that big piece. This one here is Mascari, and this one, yes. So these two here are Mascari. This is what Susan used for our entrelac sample. This one here I'm going to show you is new. I love this. It just feels so crisp. This one is Agua Leggy. Goes either same colors. It's just this white is on the inside of this, and this blue here is on the inside of that one. Same colors. This one is super fun. This one is fuchsia. It can't just be fuchsia. It is fuchsia Macrantha. They use very botanical names, and I am not very scientific. These are the same colors. So this reddish color on the outside is what's on the inside of this one. Same, not only are they the same colors, but of course the same proportions. It's just the way they're wound up in there. And then last but not least, we have Heartleaf Fern. I can say that one. Heartleaf Fern. So one ball will make the Nouvelle Vague, which is the update to the Clapetee. And it was fun to watch Susan finish this last week and then drop the stitches, and it just kind of opens up. And we didn't block it because you kind of want it to be wavy and bumpy. So it's just really, ooh, I should be wearing that today too. I might change midday. I believe, looking around, that I've made a mess and have shown you everything I need to show you. We are thrilled to be able to serve you and help you put patterns together with your yarns. We've been doing that all week, and we love it when we get messages back that say, gosh, you really helped me, just like you said you would. So yeah, just like we said we would. We are here to serve you and put colors together and help you with the pattern choices and just make lovely things, right? That's the whole point. Add a little loveliness and fun and do good along the way. So we look forward to serving you, and I'm going to put the links up and help you out that way right now. Have a great day.